Racetams are a family of experimental drugs, and they're widely touted as nootropics or cognitive enhancers. On the whole, these drugs are relatively understudied, and not much direct evidence supports the claims that they can enhance cognition. Additionally, clinical studies in humans are especially lacking, so their safety and potential side effects is unknown. Nonetheless, there's many specific types of racetams, and some preliminary research has looked at the potential of a few of them to affect motivation and other related processes. Phenylpiracetam is an experimental racetam, sometimes marketed or prescribed under the name phenotropal. It's a more potent phenyl-based derivative of piracetam. According to one animal study, it may induce a variety of stimulant-like effects in mice. Additionally, some scientists have noticed some potential antidepressant effects, also in mice. Some other animal studies have noted a variety of effects potentially related to motivation, such as increased exploratory behavior or enhanced operant conditioning. However, the potential relevance of these findings to humans is difficult to interpret, as they all look at very specific forms of animal behavior. They don't necessarily have clear or direct analogues to human behavior. According to a single study in human patients, the phenylpiracetam has been reported to potentially counteract some of the common symptoms of brain injuries, such as impaired motor coordination and attention. However, the potential effects of the drug in humans has not directly been investigated. Very little is known about phenylpiracetam's potential biological mechanisms. Some researchers have studied it, and they say it may act selectively by inhibiting dopamine transporters, which could hypothetically increase the overall dopamine levels and the activity throughout the brain. Oxiracetam is another experimental racetam that might have some motivation-related effects. Although its potential effects have not been extensively studied in humans, some preliminary research suggests it can help to counteract impairments in cognitive function and reaction time in human patients with neurodegenerative conditions like dementia. However, despite its reputation as a cognitive enhancer, there's no strong or direct evidence that enhances cognitive function in healthy humans. According to some preliminary animal studies, oxiracetam has also been reported to potentially affect motivation by influencing the circadian rhythm, improving blood flow in the brain, and enhancing reward-related learning processes. However, these findings have only been reported in animals, so it's unclear whether these might apply to humans. Similarly, the lack of extensive research on the oxiracetam means its mechanisms are still unknown. However, based on some preliminary studies, mostly in animals, some researchers have proposed a few possible mechanisms. It might enhance AMPA glutamate receptors in the brain cells, and this can help to increase motivation. It could increase acetylcholine in the brain, and this is a major neurotransmitter that's important for mediating arousal and many other aspects of overall mood. Nonetheless, more research would be needed to confirm these hypotheses, as well as to understand their relevance to human health. Motivation is an extremely important physiological process and is regulated by many key systems in the brain, especially dopamine and the reward system. Low motivation is also a hallmark of many physical and mental illnesses such as depression. To learn about herbs, supplements, and natural treatment plans, check out my website.